Welcome friends. Today we are on our Necromancer, but first, this is going to be more of a video thanking people who have helped me after I got level 49. In particular, Hesse, level 35 Halfling Rogue. In this video, we pick up right where we left our Necromancer in the last video. In Butcher Block at the docks, killing the Dwarven citizens. This kill here will give him level 49. And I know some of you who watched that video are probably saying, Decipher, I thought you said you weren't going to make edited videos anymore. Well, I kinda wanted to make this video because of the amount of help I got getting my bag of tinkers from Hesse. After getting level 49 and doing his usual dance of leveling, we find ourselves in East Commons getting our level 49 Lich spell from Reimer. Don't know how to pronounce it and I apologize, but thank you for having it and being on for me at a super stupid early in the morning. I appreciate it. And after approximately 2 hours of standing at the East Commons tunnel, Tunport was selling bone chips, and as a necromancer I figured, well, why not? I'll buy 2 stacks off of them. I'll get good value out of it as long as my pet doesn't die a whole bunch. So thank you. For approximately 8 to 9 hours of standing in the East Common Tunnel, posting an auction for wanting to buy Invoke Shadow and Bond of Death, or Invoke Death and Bond of Death. I finally gave up and went to the East Freeport docks to kill the guards. Figuring I'd go back to the East Common Tunnel later on in the afternoon to see if anybody had the spells. But lo and behold, I ran into a level 52 Necromancer named Necrofy. And I don't know how all this happened, but he was actually researching his research skill. Or he was upping his research skill. And I just happened to ask him if he had a copy of either one of those spells. And at the time he didn't. He didn't even have the skill and research to make them. But he did have the skill to make one of them, so what it ended up happening is he made that spell, and I gave him 1200 platinum, 500 for one spell, 700 for the other, and he went ahead and increased his research skill and made the second spell for me. So, Necrofy, I thank you very much. You helped me out so much. I was getting a little bummed that I wasn't going to be able to purchase some spells. So, thank you as well. After getting level 49 spells, it's time to head back to the beginning of the video, full circle if you will, and get to getting our bag of tinkers. The first thing I did was run back to the Dark Elf City and check how much money I had left. I figured I needed about 200 more platinum to get my bag of tinkers. So I headed to Sol A and figured I'd go explore how to get there, if I can even interact with the merchant. And this is where I run into Hesse. She asked me, why are you, didn't ask me why, but asked me what I was up to down here. And I told her I needed about 200 platinum and figured I'd get it while exploring Sol A, how to get to the merchant and see if I could even interact with it. Well, she went ahead and gave me 200 platinum. Well, then I started exploring a little bit, and got to the first clockwork gnome looking monster guard, whatever it is, and I was KOS to it. I mean, it was green to me. Of course I could kill it, it wasn't going to bother me, but I was a little concerned that the merchant was going to be KOS to me as well, which means I was not going to be able to purchase it. And I still really don't know. I never made it down. I never went down there to find out, because Hesse offered to purchase my bag and run it back to me for me. Now, you hear a lot in everybody's YouTube videos. I don't know if you've watched other people's EverQuest Project 1999 green server videos, but I have watched a lot of them, and you always hear people say, you know, pay it forward, everybody on this server is kind. But there's another thing you hardly ever hear about on the server, is the amount of trust you can have with someone who you've just met. Don't get me wrong, you can get burned at any corner at any time. I don't think she knew. Yeah, she did know I was recording, but still, you know, some people never know who's recording and everything and all that. But, you know, she offered to take all of my money. I don't think she knew. Yeah, she did know it was all of my money too. All of my money too. She offered to take I think I had 5,400 plat. That was every dime I had in the bank. She offered to take my money, go down there, get it, and run it back to me at the entrance. Just taking her own time to do something good for somebody else, nothing in return. On top of that, like I said, gave me 200 platinum. So I could make the purchase. Now, silly me, I forgot to drop one of my Shralok packs at the bank when I went to grab my money. So I did end up tipping her a Shralok bag for her services, which she didn't ask for. She does come up here, and I do give her my money, and she asked for a dead man floating. I don't know why. I assume she needs to cross either lava or a lake, and it's just going to make it easier for her. But excuse me. Oh, she was a dwarf. Oh, wow, I thought she was a halfling. Okay, well, if you watched this far, you heard me correct myself. We'll see who did not make it this far in the video in the comments. Let's see how that goes. You'll see here that I do end up giving her all of my money, and then she zones out. I'm sitting here going, oh my god. She's going to take all of my money knowing that I have it on video. I was like, there's no way this is happening. But she doesn't. All she was doing was trying to break the aggro that she had on herself from running wherever she was at to the entrance when I let her know that I was here. Yeah, this is all post commentary. I wasn't in a place where I could record any of this talking. My wife was here all day yesterday, and she kept, I don't want to say bother, she kept interrupting whenever I tried to make a recording, so I just cut the mic and just recorded videos. I figured I'd stick them all together another day. But yeah, that's... I just can't... I hope one day I'm able to help somebody out the way that this person helped me out. I don't know who they are. I've never met them before. So, really just thank you, Hesse. I appreciate it. And here it is, folks. The bag of tinkers. What I set out to accomplish for the day. Hesse, again, thank you. I couldn't have done it without you. Be safe out there, and to everybody else, thank you for watching the video. Have a great day.